What is up, everybody? There we go. I'm gonna wait till we at least get one person in here, and we do have one or two people in here now. Do me a favor, let me know you can see me and hear me over there in the chat, and then we'll get rolling. Gonna do something. If you're watching in playback, I'm gonna do something a little bit differently tonight. Different than what I typically do. Typically every Wednesday night I do a live at 5. That is so loud. Typically I do a live at 5 every Wednesday night. But tonight's a little different. Jay Cook, you can see and hear me. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Doing something a little different tonight. Renee, you are good. Awesome. I wanted to show y'all what I'm working on. I'm working on the video that's actually going to come out tomorrow. It got pushed back a little bit, and I'll explain why here in a minute. The real reason that we're not doing a live meal prep is that our kitchen is in a little bit of construction. Bradley boy, what's going on? What's going on? I appreciate y'all being here. I was just saying that I wanted to switch things up, and I in my head before I hopped on this live, I was like, oh, I'm going to do something different. But this is actually how I started doing lives back in the day. It was so long. I would do the lives here, and then we eventually started doing the meal prepping in the kitchen. But this is what the actual kitchen looks like. I'm going to do a little screen share action using some technology for you here. So this is a video of it, of what the, nope, wrong video. This is the video and what it looks like right now. The washer that we had there, dishwasher failed, and we had to get a new one. And I was busy all day breaking up concrete that was right here. And man, it was anything but fun, put it that way. But I wanted to show y'all what I'm working on. This video is coming out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to show you the whole thing or not. I don't even know if y'all are interested in that. But I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. I think it's kind of cool. The reason this is going to be a little delayed, I'm actually going to put it out tomorrow, but it's going to be a little bit later. Typically, I release them early in the mornings. But this one's going to be a little late because I met with the owners of a local shop that I'm going to include in here. I was going to try to get that footage today, but they wanted me to come tomorrow, so kind of have to put it off a little bit. I saw the first Supersize Me and got traumatized, but a short time later, I hate McDonald's. I get it. I totally get it, Bradley boy. George Costanza, what's happening? Glad you're here. I appreciate you. Bradley boy, I get you. Dude, the first documentary, I absolutely loved it. For so many reasons. The second one is what this video is all about. We actually recorded this 2 months ago, and I'm just now getting around to editing it and putting the final touches on it. But it sent me down a rabbit hole, and I think, you know what, whatever. What I'll do is I'll mark this unlisted until the video actually comes out. If you guys want to see a sneak peek, I'll give it a whirl here and show you what I got so far. There's still some things I need to do, but I've always wanted to do this and just show sort of behind the scenes of the actual videos that I'm making, because I've seen some creators do this that I follow, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hang tight. JB Stage, my guy. What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you being here. All right, little screen share action. I feel so fancy now that I know how to screen share. All right. So if anybody's wondering, I use Final Cut Pro. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. Here we go.
Hey, I'm Matt. From MattLaneFitness.
MattLaneFitness.
Today I'm super fired up because we're going to review a movie that just came out. It's a sequel to Supersize Me, which is my favorite documentary ever. Morgan Spurlock did the movie Supersize Me. It came out well over 10 years ago, and it was the first documentary that I ever felt like truly addressed the problem of the Western food supply. Just how corrupt it is and how many shortcuts are taken, and it just makes me sick. Hi everyone, it's Edit Matt. I want to clarify something. I haven't seen that many documentaries. However, this documentary was very impactful to me. It just makes me sick. He's the first person that's truly addressed it and then offered options on what to do, how to fix it. And he was responsible for having the supersize option taken away. So I had to do a little Googling on this, and apparently Walt Riker, a spokesman for McDonald's, gave only one reason during a brief statement to CBS. According to him, the driving force here was a menu simplification. I think that's bullcrap. He came out with a sequel called Supersize Me 2.
Holy chicken.
The only thing I remember from the first Supersize Me was that song that they sang. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
A Pizza Hut.
Unfortunately, the people that they were asking about it, they knew that, but they didn't know the national anthem. Holy chicken. Basically, it looks like he makes his own chicken joint and tries to do it legitimately and goes through the whole nine. I'm a health nut. My wife Jenna is here with us. She's also into this fitness thing. Holden is the type of person that could really give a crap. So I wanted to get multiple points of view.
I do care. I do. But I'm like most people. I represent the common man.
I just wanted to have a multiverse of opinions here. Bree, you think you're sort of in the same boat as Holden? What do you think your way out here?
I'm trying, okay?
Okay, so she's right alongside with Holden. Before we get into this video, be sure to hit the notification bell.
That way
Bradley boy, I totally agree, man. Lies, lies, lies.
you'll be notified every time Matt uploads new content.
Without further ado, let's dive into this.
Bradley boy, you're right. You're talking about the kids, right? The kids didn't realize who it was, Jesus, when they were showing the kids pictures.
Academy Award nominee, Best Documentary, Supersize Me.
Well, there is a new restaurant to cluck about.
It's going to be a chicken restaurant.
Are you a documentary filmmaker?
I am.
Gotcha. Give me a little bit of time here and I'll give you a call back.
Clearly, if I'm going to do this, god damn it, I need to find a way around Big Chicken.
If a chicken is cage-free, what does that mean?
Cage-free. We consider that misleading. Meat chickens in the United States have never been raised in cages. Some things, like humane, they allow the producer to define the claims.
So now my free-range, cage-free, no hormones added, humanely raised, 100% natural chickens can get
The USDA's seal of approval. Some pretty good bullshit right there.
This chicken, just like God made him. That chicken.
Just like Dr. God made him.
Yes.
The tournament system is a merit-based competition that pits farmers like Jonathan against other growers.
Nothing we say counts. We have no input, no say. They can pick the bad flocks of chicks, bring them to your farm, and you won't do very well. 11 out of 11. I'm bottom on the ranking system. Doesn't make sense. I had the largest chicken on the sheep.
Is the company trying to send you a message?
Sounds like it. They may have found out about what we're doing now.
And the USDA, there's no funding. They can't afford to test anything, so they don't. If you vouch for its safety, we're good. You know, they rubber stamp it.
So when people say, we're only telling people what they want, is that true?
It's absolutely true.
So we're at this point in the movie that he's opened up his restaurant, and it's literally giving me goosebumps of how much he's taking a swing at Tyson and all the major industries and just pointing the finger. It feels really good.
Anyway, so that's the gist of this video. Not going to show you all the whole way through. I don't want anybody to be bored to death here while we're on a live showing you a video that's going to come out tomorrow. But I'm excited about this one because this one it wasn't a lot of work, but there was definitely some thought that went into it, and I'm looking forward to putting it out because I think that this documentary is just I think it's a really big deal, honestly. Like I feel like it's a whistleblower, and I think that it's just a good thing, and there's not enough of it. I mean, if you're here and you're on this channel, you understand how I feel about our food supply and how that is. So when people come out with documentaries like that, and especially a follow-up, and put this much time and effort into it, I like to shed the light on it. And it's weird, in this video that I made that's coming out tomorrow, I explained that I go down a rabbit hole with my own nutrition, and I explained, what the fix is going to be for me. And yeah, I enjoyed making this one. This one was a little different. It was a little bit more of a documentary-ish, So yeah, who has seen Supersize Me, the first one, and who has seen Supersize Me 2? Because it came out, I guess now it's been a good 4 months ago. Who has seen it? I want to know. I really, really want to know. And I wonder if I'm the, like, in my circle, I wonder if I'm like the only one that's obsessed with this documentary. Candace, what's up, girl? Looks like you got off working time. Right on. JB, I appreciate you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. If you're just now getting here, typically, we go live at 5 and we do a live meal prep. But the kitchen is under a little bit of construction over there. We had to get a new washer, and it's still not installed, and we had to rip up concrete. And yeah. JB, you've only seen the first one. I got you. The second one was good, and I explained in the video that I put out tomorrow that I really thought it was going to be just like the first one. It wasn't. It was definitely a new spin. So it was interesting. I've seen the first one, but not the second one. I just read that. What do you guys think about this? Seeing me making the content. I was thinking about editing while streaming, but I think for some people that would just, why would you watch that? Other people might like it. I don't know. Looking at the review, I need to see the second one. Jay, yeah, it's super, super good. It really is. Apparently, like, he opened up 2 restaurants, and they're still functioning. Like, they're still up and running. And I'm pretty sure it's his plan to make more. And I really want to go and see that. I really want to go and see those, the actual restaurants. I know this is a side note, but has anybody been following me doing the powerlifting thing? I started powerlifting not too long ago with Josh Kirsch, and I got these in the mail today, and I figured, why not show them? So these are wrist wraps for benching, and they're unbelievably stiff. And I feel like I've mentioned it in one of the vlogs for this powerlifting. But if I haven't, I'll just show it now. Let's see if this is the left one or the right one. That is the right one. They're so stiff that they actually contract. They contract the actual like muscles and tendons in your hand. So you'll see my hand like all locking up. So once. Thanks, Josh. If you're watching this in playback, I appreciate you teaching me how to do this, bro. One loop over. And then real tight. And then screw it up. There we go. There we go. But, like right now, my hands are relaxed, and look how curled up it is. It's because it's putting so much tension on the wrist, keeping stability, that my hand, like this is difficult to open my hand. But I thought that was kind of trippy. Kind of cool. Let's see, Jay Cook. I know the guy is vegan, I think. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. Is that true? I wouldn't doubt it. JB, I follow you. Oh, you follow me on the powerlifting. Okay, cool. I appreciate it. So today, I put it out on IG today today Josh and I decided that this is sort of the last little bit of this strength block. And so I've done 8 weeks of true strength, trying to literally make the numbers go up on the bar. It's lower reps, pretty heavy stuff, and my body has just felt really, really banged up. Last week for bench, I tried to get to 205, and just couldn't quite make it. But had the motivation last week, like I'm gonna get it, which would be today. And man, I just felt worse than I did last week. And all that is just it's my body talking and saying, all right, it's time for a deload week, which is next week, where you decrease the amount of volume, depending on your trainer, typically it's 50 to 70 typically. 50 to 70 typically. But now it's going to be a lot of higher reps and stuff like that. So I don't know, the programming of powerlifting, I'm still learning how things are done. But yeah, today I went actually and had some therapy done at an awesome place. Come on, Matt. Select Therapy. It's here in Pensacola. I got in these compression boots, and they were nuts. They were so cool. I don't think I posted it on IG, but the boots were crazy. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. Got it on my phone. Let's see if I can. Here, I'll just do this. I'll share this and I'll screen capture. Hang tight, everybody. I know that you're just frothing at the mouth to see what I did today. All right. Now do a little screen share. I love this screen share stuff. All right. So these are okay. Come on, Matt. Come on. They're compression. They work by compression, and so they puff up from the legs down here, from the feet up. So they go distal to proximal, closer up to the heart. So starting here, going up to the heart. The idea is that it pushes out all the inflammation, all of any sort of swelling, any sort of lactic acid. It pushes it up and gets rid of it. It's 12, let's see, what did he say? 30 minutes in these boots is equivalent to 12 hours of REM sleep when it comes to recovery for your legs. So just sitting in that bad boy for 30 minutes is that effective. It was really cool. I actually got like a membership there. Well, actually, I don't know if I signed it. Regardless, if I don't have it right now, I will have a membership to that place, and I'm going to be going and doing those boots pretty often. They also have it for your upper body. And then, like, there was all this other therapy that we did. It was, you know, the Theragun that you see on Instagram everywhere, and every beautiful, perfect, sexy model somewhere. With you pull the trigger and it's like the vibrating massage gun. Good Lord, I couldn't have butchered that any worse. Well, they used that on me. Awesome PTA there named Zach. They used that on me, and dude, I'm sold. I thought it was a gimmick. I thought it was a bunch of crap when I saw those guns, but I really want one now. It was really impressive, really impressive. He was saying that when you use that gun as compared to a foam roller, studies were done with infrared scans and whatnot, and it's like so much more effective with that gun. I guess it's just the science behind it. Andy Mullen, how's the bad and shoulder feeling today? I think you mean back and shoulder. Yeah, that's interesting. So today, last week, this shoulder sort of gave out, and I had some tension when I was doing bench. Today, this shoulder gave out. So it shot from the top of my delt all the way to the back of my tricep. It just stopped firing. Like, it just stopped functioning. And again, I was really not upset that, like, my function just decreased. It makes total sense. I'm really close to the numbers that I want to hit, and those numbers are: I need to beat squat 315, bench I need to beat 225, deadlift I need to beat 345. So I'm somewhat close on some of them, and for me, powerlifting, what I understand and what I'm learning about it, for me, it is much more about the pursuit of getting stronger than it is getting stronger. Now, don't get it twisted. You know, I am watching these numbers, and I do know that when the numbers go up, it obviously means that you are getting stronger. I will relish in the fact that, you know, I'm actually getting stronger. But the pursuit of it, you know, getting up to go when you don't feel like going, having that accountability piece and having a trainer, having somebody else doing the programming for you, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So the long answer to your short question, Andy, I'm pretty banged up, bro. I'm pretty banged up, but deload week coming this week, so I should be fine. Should be fine. Andy, I don't know if you were just on here when I was explaining the is it Normatec boots? I'm so educated, guys. Let's see. Is it Normatec? Normatec boots. They're super, super cool. They're super cool. I want them, but they're expensive. Appreciate y'all being here, seriously. If you're just now getting here, typically we go live at 5, but I was showing some behind the scenes of a video that I have coming out tomorrow. The reason it's being held up is that I have a local shop here in town that I wanted to include in the video. Very nice owners. I actually went and I spoke to them. Was going to record today, but they wanted to hold off and record tomorrow, so the video will come out tomorrow afternoonish. Typically I release the video in the mornings. But yeah, the kitchen's still recovering, and that's about it. Would anybody in the future want to see me just living me editing a video? Obviously you'd be able to see the video beforehand, but just seeing my workflow and what I do. Again, I've watched some creators that I follow, and I love watching them edit for some reason. Maybe for some people it's the technical piece and seeing the actual editing and how the cookies get cooked. And for some people it's like, that sounds awful, just put out the video. JB, you would? Right on. Well, I appreciate it. I figured I'd go live, for a good 30 minutes, and I think that's how I'll finish out the rest of this, is just flipping over and editing, and then just ending it there. But by all means, guys, if you guys want to strike up a convo in the chat, I'm here to do that as well. I guess I'll get to editing. Who in the chat has a trainer? Who in the chat has a personal trainer? Flipping over here. JB, any tips for belly fat? 100% MyFitnessPal. Man, MyFitnessPal, that was always the game changer for me. Belly fat boils down to a caloric deficit, my guy. You can't out crunch that belly fat. Also, you can't spot fat reduce that belly fat. So it's not like you can just target the belly fat itself. It's going to be an overall body fat loss. But yeah, figure out what your calories are, get yourself in a caloric deficit, and you can do that using MyFitnessPal. It's a free app, and I've been using it for forever. Renee, you said you need one. You said I need one. You need one of what?
Hey, I'm Matt.
All right, this was good. Let's see here. That was good. Oh, jeez. Ouch, really? George Costanza. Hey, Matt, it's Steve, your new friend with the back problem. Dude, my memory is just absolute garbage. I suck so bad. I apologize. Dude, oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Sorry, it took a minute. Yeah. What's happening, my guy? What's up? Renee, you need a personal trainer. I got you. I will tell you that before Josh, I have never had a personal trainer. But there's just, obviously I believe in personal trainers. I am one, but I knew that there was accountability built into having a trainer, and I'll be honest with you guys. The biggest thing about having a personal trainer is that accountability. You don't want to let your personal trainer down, and with good reason. It's been huge, and I'd be lying if I told you that didn't sort of contribute to me definitely getting to the gym, because I know Josh is there waiting on me. I know that Josh has put time and effort into the programming. So yeah, I get it. George, you said, aside from being an RN, you are a personal trainer. I think that was a question. Yes, I am a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer as well as a registered nurse. Andy, I weighed myself today at Publix. Did you drop any weight, brother? All right. I feel like I need to change the coloring on this. If anybody out there makes content, a little word to the wise, what I started doing with my workflow, what you see here in front of you, I started duplicating things. So the stinger that you guys see at the end, and then here are the credits. This is all set up. All I got to do is come in and put the footage in, and then right here, this is the logo that you see right there. That's the logo. And it just makes things 10 times easier. So right now I'm editing the actual... I'm going to make the thumbnail real quick. Andy, you're down 10 pounds? Dude, good for you, brother. What have you been doing? I know you go to the gym every day, twice a day, but down 10 pounds, you must be watching that food, man. Either that or you're urinating a lot. George, I hope you are taking a break from the bar. You know what, man? Do you have a specialty such as cardiac care? You know what? Right now, I'm still what you would classify as general population. But really and truly, clients that I take on, I'm focused on behavior change. So I'm really not looking for anyone that is, looking for a quick fix, or somebody it's like, I need to lose X amount of weight by this time for a wedding, and doesn't have any sort of long-term plans after that. I'm definitely more of like the behavior change, goal-oriented type person. Not necessarily cardiac care. Are you, is that what you're asking for? Are you asking for yourself though? And that's just it. Like, just because you specialize in something doesn't mean that you won't do something. It's just really dependent. I definitely believe in, matching. The personal trainer has to be right for you, but the client has to be right for the personal trainer. So, I've taken on different things in the past. I'm reading comments. I think you're very humble, my friend. Wait, you asked me something earlier. I got the ADD. Hang tight. I hope you're taking a break from the bar. So I'm not taking a break from the bar. You know what? And it's funny you mentioned that. I'm glad you said that. You know what? It's not powerlifting's fault. It's not the bar's fault. That I'm getting these little snags and tears. And let's just say I got injured. It's not powerlifting's fault. It's something that I did wrong, and I know that. I was actually talking to Josh this morning about I need to do a better job at rehab, therapying, stretching, icing, heat, all that. Some of this is to be expected. I mean, this is to be expected. So I don't think I'm guilty of anything. But there's some things I could be doing better without a doubt. No, I'm not staying away from the bar. I love that place. It's awesome. Let's see here. Andy, you're down 10 pounds, bro. I want to know how you lost it for real. Since the first time you had me on your podcast, 10 pounds. I want to know how you lost it, man. I want to know how you lost it. George, I think you're very humble. I'm a modern day Renaissance man. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I pride myself in being humble. I appreciate it. You know what though? You can be too humble to where it actually cripples you. I've met really cocky people in my life, or I take that back. well, I've met cocky people in my life, but I've met people that are like so confident that you're almost like, are they conceited or are they not humble? But I understand the other side of that, where like they're so confident, but they're also humble, and I think that's intentional, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's bad to just accept a compliment and say, yeah, no. Like, yeah, I know I'm humble. I appreciate that. Now, if I was like, yeah, you're right. That's right, I'm humble. I'm the most humble person ever. Yeah, that's a little different, but you get what I'm saying. Well, George, thank you, man. I appreciate you. George. No, I'm just curious. Gotcha, about the cardiac care. Gotcha. I will tell you that I don't work with children. That's not a realm that I want to do. That, and I think pregnant women, I have zero experience there. But I think it's awesome for people to find the right trainer. And I know other trainers in the area that I actually refer people to. So yeah, and that's the cool thing about being a trainer. You can go in different realms, and I think maybe at some point, once I have enough knowledge, there will come a day where I want to truly, teach about powerlifting. I got a long ways to go, but yeah. So back to this over here. I'm gonna finish the thumbnail, and I'm probably gonna turn this bad boy off. All right, the text. Their text was orange and red, right? So let's see, get a good orange here. Orange in the face.
We're eating the gingerbread house.
We're babysitting. You're eating the gingerbread house? Yeah, you can come in. It's cool.
Wait, let me go put my gingerbread.
Kappa's just flying. I'll probably have this YouTube channel taken down, but yeah, come on in.
What?
No, I'm good. I appreciate you. Jenna's trying to feed me a, what is that, gingerbread house? Mm-hmm. No, thank you. Let's see, let's do red, and then an orange outline. I'm live right now, babe, so don't say anything incriminating. Say hello to everyone.
Hello to everyone.
Got it. Guys, I got to tell you, I think that this font, this color is just absolutely terrible looking.
What color?
JB, I hope it's not overstepping anything, but just curious why I never see you with bricks anymore. I went off the grid for a while and probably missed something. Yeah, we just went separate ways. He had things that he wanted to do and things I wanted to do a little differently, but I spun off and started my own podcast. Andy said, Miss Emma. So sweet. Jay said, hey, Jenna. Andy said, hey, Jenna. JB said, hey, Jenna. She says hello, everybody. This font just looks, not the font, but the coloring just looks terrible. I'm trying to figure out what's going to work for this font, for this coloring. Hang tight, guys. Red outline, orange middle. Red outline, orange middle. Orange. Yeah, against that purple, it just looks awful, doesn't it? It just looks terrible. Well, So I'm going to Google it real quick. Let's look it up. Supersize Me 2. See what they did. George, do you know what happened to Cammie? She's off the grid. I don't. Actually, I haven't spoken to either of them in quite some time. No, but I had a few other people ask me what was going on. It's a good question. It really is. Supersize Me 2. All right, so orange in the middle, and then like yellow. No wonder it didn't look right. Orange in the middle. against that purple. Well, that kind of looks better. Andy said, yeah, that purple is rough. I know, it looks so good for an actual thumbnail, but you put this orange on it, and that's just, no, that's, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. It looks awful. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna hang it up here. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Let me know what you think about this. If you're watching this in playback, it's gonna be unlisted tomorrow, but I'll release it whenever this video comes out. Whenever you're watching this in playback, tell me what you think about this. And guys, what do you think about this watching me edit? Because I'm open to doing that. But yeah, I'm excited about the video coming out tomorrow. I appreciate y'all stopping by. And who's up next for the podcast? I'm trying to remember. Actually, I think this is a solo podcast coming up. Just Jenna and I on the podcast. Oh, Holden Hardman's graced us with our presence. I am using OBS right now, brah. I was actually I was doing a little screen capture. If you're just now showing up, just showing them how I'm editing the vid that actually Holden edited. Holden edited quite a bit of this video, and I'm going back through and sort of putting in my pieces. But yeah, man, actually I was just working on a thumbnail that looks absolutely terrible. But again, as I said earlier, because I got the ADD, I guess I'll hang it up here. Appreciate you guys. Comment below, like this video. Always appreciate you guys being here. It always just gives me the ability to get to know you so much more intimately than just the comments on my videos, and I truly, truly appreciate all the support. It was looking good. I don't know about that, bro. It looked rough. Thanks for sharing. Absolutely. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Andy said Holden. It's so funny because you guys should be here right now. I'm sorry. Just a lot going on at the house right now. But guys, I'll see you next week. Video's coming out tomorrow. And yeah, I appreciate you being here. Later on. Looks like trash. Yep.